Alright, so this video is just a summary of what I've done to the Rite system suspension airbag. And I'm not going to go through the installation of the airbag. It's very simple, and if you follow the Rite manual, it shouldn't be a problem at all. A lot easier than the 2016 model and below. So just plug and play, so get this together. Now what I wanted to show you guys was how to install the pump and all that, and how did I go about doing that. So both of my airbags are feeding into a T connection, which is right there, and then I feed it up the cap. So let's see if I can get underneath and show you guys where that is. Go all the way up here, and I feed it to the driver's side cap. See, you can see up there. There it is. So it's like 2 inches away from the sidewall, and that's the best way that I found that would get me direct access to the inside. And I want my pump inside, so it's away from the weather, and this is the best way to do it. So it's all back here. I ended up putting a I think it's a 1x6 piece of wood down there and bolted down. I moved the jacks, the floor jacks over, I think, a couple of inches, and then I bolt that into that piece of wood, which is pretty rigid, and then I mount my pump on top of the wood piece as well. So everything here is nice and tight, and then my controls are right here, so you can see that I can get a pressure reading. I set it at 10 psi right now. So I want to change the pressure. I can do it with the seat up. I don't have to flip it down. And again, if you follow the manual on how to hook up all your airlines and your electricals with your relays and all that, you should not have a problem. It's not tricky. It's very straightforward. So what you see here is a pressure transducer that I kind of zip tie here for now because I don't have the right connection, but I'm going to have a T coming off from here because the transducer is an 8th NPT connection. I tee it up from here, and then I can read the pressure. I have a gauge in the front. I'll show you where that is. That will tell me what the pressure is. So while I'm driving, I can tell what the pressure is, whether I'm losing pressure or not. So I didn't want to move this entire thing to the front because it's got a bunch of air holes and electricals and all that, and it's very difficult to find a place. And once you do it, you kind of ruin your truck cutting holes in it. So I just left it back there, and the pump is kind of happy right here where it's belong, nice and cool back here, away from the weather. And what I ended up doing is I didn't have a sunroof, so I went ahead and tapped into the sunroof fuse and get that 30 amps connect service back here, so that way I don't have to like hot wire all the way to the battery. Works really well. I can start it up for you guys real quick here. That's relieving the pressure, and that's pumping it up, and then you can see the pressure will change. And so that's pretty much it. And then walk to the front real close this real quick. You still can see the pressure looking from over here. So that's the good thing about it. You can reach your hand in there and turn it on and off as well. So as far as the front, real simple gauge that I put right here, and I can see it from the driver's side while driving. I didn't want to drill any holes on that side. That's not a good place to do it. So yes, I drew a hole here in this panel, but it's a cheap panel. I can get another one if I don't want that gauge there. So that's it. Your fuse box is right behind this panel here, and you can tap into that and get your just get a splice, the fuse, what is that called? I think it's called a fuse splitter or something like that, that you can just plug into your fuse, and then you get a line coming out, and that seems to work really well. You don't have to like cut any wires, but yeah, it works really well. I like the setup, and hopefully this helps. You guys have questions, just put it in the comments section and I'll answer it. Thanks for watching.